Hi friends, this is the math lesson for second grade. This is Unit 4, Lesson 18. You need a pencil and page 203. So we will be solving word problems today, and these are considered complex word problems. They aren't necessarily two-step word problems, but you might have to do a little more figuring out when you solve them. We will use our cubes strategy as we go through the problems to make sure that we understand exactly what the question is asking of us. So if you're ready, we'll go ahead and get started. It wants us to just write an equation and then we can solve. We don't have to draw a picture, but as always, if a picture helps you, then please draw one. Marion has a collection of cars. She gives 28 cars to her brother Simon. Marion has 57 cars left. How many cars did she have to begin with? So first of all, I'm going to circle my numbers and I'm going to circle my label. So here's how many, here's cars. I'm going to underline my question. And now I'm going to go look for those clue words. So it says 57 cars left. That's a clue word. How many did she have to begin with? Also a clue word. And I know that she's giving cars away. So that tells me about that's going to be subtraction. So I know that when she starts, she has a collection of cars. I don't know how many she starts with. So I'm going to write a box. She's giving 28 away. And she has 57 cars left. So this is one of those unknown start problems. And if you remember from way back when, we never, ever start or solve an unknown start problem. That's subtraction. So what we actually need to do is we need to change this into addition. I know that 28 is one of my partners and 57 is one of my partners. So I can flip this equation. And now it is much better to solve. So I'm going to write it up and down. And then we can solve it. 7 plus 8 is 15. New group can go above or below. 1 plus 5 is 6, plus 2 more is 8. So how many cars did she have to begin with? 85. All right. Number 2. In September, Mr. Shaw planted some tulip bulbs. In October, he planted 35 more bulbs. How many, or altogether, he planted 81 bulbs. How many bulbs did he plant in September? So I'm going to use my cube strategy again. I see the number 35 and I see 81. I see my question right here. How many bulbs did he plant in September? With bulbs being my label. I'm going to go back and look for some clue words. I see the word some right there. I see the word 35 more bulbs right there. And I see the word altogether. So the word altogether tells us that 81 is our total. So then my partners are going to be what he planted in September and what he planted in October. So if he planted some in September and 35 more in October, so plus 35, and he plants a total of 81, now I have my equation. So there's two ways that you can solve this problem. You could turn this into the adding up method, move your box to the middle, or you can change it into a subtraction problem. When we have a missing partner, you can always solve by subtraction or adding up. So I can't do 1, take away 5. So I go next door, cross off the 8, change it to a 7, and bring back 10. 11, take away 5 is 6, and 7, take away 3 is 4, for an answer of 46 bulbs. All right, my friends, we're going to do 2 more problems together, and then you will have the opportunity to try some out on your own. So number 3, Mrs. Lyle has a collection of 19 mugs. She buys some more. Now she has 34 mugs. How many mugs did she buy? Now, this problem, besides having bigger numbers, is not necessarily a complex problem. Okay, so if we write our equation as we read it, I know she has 19 mugs. She buys some more, and now she has 34. Let's go ahead and use that adding up method and solve this problem since it's already set up for us. I'm going to start with 19. If I add 10 to 19, I get 29. Remember, my goal is to get to 34. Now I bring my 29 down, and I need to add what to get to 34? Did you say 5? Okay. Now, am I done? No, I'm not done. I have to add up what is in the middle, and I get an answer of 15 mugs. All right, and last problem that I want you to work on together with us. Tarek picks 41 flowers. He gives some flowers to his aunt, and he has 24 flowers left. How many flowers did Tarek give to his aunt? Again, not necessarily a complex problem. It might seem a little harder though, since we have bigger numbers. So I'm going to write my equation as I read it. So Tarek has 41 flowers. He gives some of his flowers away. So that's a minus, and we don't know how many. And now he has 24 flowers left. So you can either solve this problem by doing subtraction, or you can flip it around and use the adding up method if you would prefer. Choose your method, and let's solve. I'm going to choose subtraction this time. 1, take away 4. I can't do it. I go next door. Cross off the 4, change it to a 3, and bring back 10. 11, take away 7 is 4, and 3, take away 2 is 1, for an answer of 17. And I can go back and find my label, which is flowers. All right, now go ahead, turn your paper over. If you would like to solve these problems on your own, go ahead and do so. Remember that when you have unknown starts, you can solve the adding ones, but we never, ever, ever solve the ones that have a subtraction and an unknown start. You got to flip that. All right, if you're staying with me, let's get started. Frank has some markers. He buys 15 more markers. Now he has 62 markers. How many markers did Frank begin with? So we're going to go back to that cubes strategy. I know that Frank has 62 markers. He bought 15 more at one point. Here is my question, which tells me that my label is markers. I'm going to look for some clue words. I see the word more right here. I know he's getting more. And we don't know how many he's starting with. The word now is kind of showing us like what our total is. So if I'm going to write my equation, I know he has some markers. He buys 15 more, and now he has a total of 62. So here we're missing a partner. I can flip this around and get ready for the adding up method, or I can do subtraction. So go ahead and pause the video and solve this problem. All right, let's see how you did. So 2 minus 5, I can't do it. Go next door, cross off the 6, change it to a 5, and bring back 10. 12 minus 5 is 7, and 5 minus 1 is 4. So Frank started with 47 markers. All right, moving on. Number 6, Kiki has 74 stickers. She gives some stickers to her friends, and now she has 29 stickers. How many stickers did Kiki give to her friends? So we are going to write this problem as we read it. This is one of those that's not necessarily complex, just has some bigger numbers. So we know Kiki starts with 74. She gives some. So minus box equals 29. I would like you to either solve this problem using the adding up method or subtraction. Please pause the video. All right, friends, let's see how you did. So 74 minus 29. You could have also solved it with the adding up method, like I said. So 4 minus 9, I can't do it. I go next door, cross out the 7, change it to a 6, and bring back 10. 14 minus 9 is 5, and 6 minus 2 is 4, for an answer of 45 stickers. All right, 2 more problems. Deep breath. Let's go. Mrs. Harrod has a jar with some paper clips in it. She gives 53 paper clips to the science teacher. There are 37 paper clips left in the jar. How many paper clips were in the jar before? So let's go ahead and use our cube strategy. We have 53 and 37. Going to underline my question. Here is my label of paper clips. Circle that. Now I'm going to look for some clue words. I know there are 37 left in the jar, so that tells me that's a partner. I know she's giving some away, and we know that in the beginning she has some amount, which we're not totally sure of. So if I write my equation as I read it, I have a box minus 53, because she's giving some away, equals 37. So this is one of those problems that we never, ever, ever solve like this. So right now, I want you to write 37 plus 53, and then pause the video and solve. Okay, friends, so we have 7 plus 3, which is 10, new group. 1 plus 3 plus 5 is 9. So in the beginning, she had a total of 90 paper clips. All right, and last but not least, you're going to solve this problem completely on your own. We have Joseph has 59 sports cards. His friend Tara gives him some more. Now Joseph has 78 sports cards. How many cards did Tara give him? Go ahead and pause the video and solve this problem. All right, let's see how you did. So I know that Joseph has 59 sports cards. His friend gives him some more, and now Joseph has 78. So this is already set up for adding up method, so you can do that, or you can do 78 minus 59. I'm going to do adding up method, but either way, you should get the same answer. So 59 plus 10 equals 69. And I know I'm really close. If I add another 10, that gets me 79. So I'm going to add 9 to get 78. When I add those two numbers together, I get a total of 19. And our label is cards. All right, friends, that is it for today's lesson. Good job practicing with your word problems. We will practice more in small groups. I'll see you later.